Today on the channel, we got an exciting twofer today as we got a double dose of Wolverine in his yellow suit and brown suit from the Deadpool Wolverine movie.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Deadpool Wolverine unboxing and review from, of course, Hasbro Marvel Legends. And today, we got a double dose, the yin and yang of Wolverine with the yellow suit and the brown suit. But of course, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And I did pick these up over there at Jay's. A lot of them have sold out. They will be restocking. And this wave, very popular. Even though the movie was out well over a year ago, a lot of people looking forward to these figures here. And as we do know with a lot of movie figures from all toy lines, the movie figures come out with the movie, and sometimes they're not as accurate as they want to be, or as Hasbro would want them to be, or even us as fans would want them to be. So we're getting some of the corrected stuff as the dust has settled. They know what the characters look like in full and stuff, and we're getting some of that, which leads us to a double dose of Wolverine, as Wolverine had many looks in the movie. There was that cool one where they showed the Age of Apocalypse version, so many different ones. But the most classic are, of course, the yellow and the brown suits, and that's what we're diving in here to today. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And where we're going to start here today is I'm going to start with the brown suit. Now, as a little kid coming into the X-Men world, this was the suit he had. I got into the X-Men figures, or I should say X-Men as comic books, figures, everything, around the Toy Biz Series 1 figures. Now, I'd heard of the superheroes, but I was always kind of a DC kid. That was the hip stuff to be hip to, I guess, with the Kenner Superpowers line, etc. I dabbled in some Secret Wars. My first Wolverine figure ever was Toy Biz Series 1 in the brown suit. So in my little kid brain, that was Wolverine's suit. And then he was in the yellow suit later on. You'd see him in X-Men cartoon. And in my brain, yellow was the new suit. But obviously, we all know with history, yellow was the original suit. Brown was the new suit. So it was always confusing for me as a little kid because this was Wolverine in his suit and this was his new suit when it was really him going back to his old suit. Did that make sense with that? Did anybody else have that problem? Maybe you had a different character with that problem. But the brown suit, always nostalgic to me, and a lot of people wanting this one here in the movie line. Now, interesting with this one here is we see there's an extra mask where you can fold it down, it looks like there. But unfortunately, Wolverine never had the mask on in the movie. So very strange that we get this without a Hugh Jackman head. Now, we got a lot of head from Hugh Jackman. Yep, I said it, Todd. We got a lot of that. We will do some moving and shaking later. But he was unmasked in the movie here, but you got some options. You got some options, neck pegs, all that kind of fun stuff, and we'll dive into it. Deadpool Wolverine, Wolverine brown suit, Marvel Legends, Wolverine brown suit, beautiful glamour shots on the side, just a beautiful looking head there for Wolverine. Got a little bit of a blurb action. You got the cross-sell down low. You know we're unboxing all these on the channel, so make sure you do subscribe, as I always say. While universe hopping, Deadpool's delighted to find a Wolverine variant who is wearing the classic brown and tan suit until he realized he stepped right in the middle of a brutal face-off with the Hulk. All right, I guess so. And when you think of Hulk and Wolverine squaring off, see you later, goodbye. What does it go back to like 1974 in that issue of the Hulk? And Wendigo was in the background. That's what it reminds me of. You got the Deadpool background there. See you later, goodbye. Plastic Wolverine prison here, a few accessories, a few extra hands. Can I get it all out? That's the million-dollar question. Can we get it out? No twist ties, so it's a little bit easier, but we do got tape. We do got tape. Oh, there we go. You got to power through that tape. It's not quite Cambodian like McFarlane uses, so it's a little easy to get through. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get into the accessories here. Let's start it off, and we got the adamantium claws. Claws out right out of the package, and I always struggle with Wolverine. I want to display him without the claws out, but I can never help myself. I always have to display him with claws out. It's a personal problem I'm seeking help for. One fist of fury, one gripping hand, the tan and yellow hands going on here. The gloves are looking good. Choose your own hand adventure. And then we do get another neck piece here, which I guess this is if you want to grab the Hugh Jackman head and swap it over to this body. And then you put this mask here, which is the mask down version, and you put that in the back. I guess that's what you're doing with that. So always interesting to see how they keep you guessing, but this really feels like a waste of time. What if this is the only Wolverine you bought? What do you do with this exactly? You're not going to have a mask on a mask like he's wearing two masks. What are you going to do? That's where you got to go to many of the Hugh Jackman heads. I got the first one I saw here. Street Gear Hugh Jackman, a good figure. I always liked this one. But I'm going to pop the head off like so. And I guess I'm going to pop this head off like so, which comes with the whole neck. So actually I should leave that on for now. We'll do it all for the glamour shots. I don't want to get too deep into it, but basically you pop this on and you're off to the races. You can put this on there. So we'll do that for the glamour shot there, but a little strange if you ask me the way they put these in here. I feel like we should have had an unmasked head to go along with this stuff, but I'm not writing the checks, I guess. But I do love the head sculpt on this one. I really like it. I mean, it almost looks like a comic version too. I mean, you could really probably mix this in with your comic ones if you wanted to. The yellow and black mask looking very good. Little scruff there for Wolverine. Got the white eyes. All day long, you know this is Wolverine. Or you think it's two Batman kissing each other. Oh, can't unsee it. Can't unsee it. But just got the brown and tan or brown and yellow suit here. Looking good. Classic Wolverine. All these years later, not quite as classic as the yellow suit for me personally, but I still do have a very soft spot in my heart for the brown and yellow. Looking very nice here. You got the bare arms on this one. You got the forearm guards into the gloves, into the adamantium claws coming out of the hands. He's got claws, so you can use them. We know how it goes. Got the X belt there. Got to represent the belt. Brown and black attack on the boots. Looking pretty good. Big butterfly shoulders on this one. Hands, arms all the way around. How about bicep cut? Double jointed pinless elbows. Hits I love to be played with. Hands removable back force side to side. Really fun figure here. Neck removable, head removable. Got articulation in both departments there. Dumbbell joint up top, plus traditional waist. I always thought we had drop down hips. Not quite there yet. Big old splits if you need it. Leg goes up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed pinless knees. No boot cut. You're doing ankles back force side to side. Looking good. Looking very cool. A very classic take on Wolverine from the movie. Very, very fun to get this in action figure form right here. And he fits perfectly on a Mattel Ringside collectible stand. Use code Kyle. Save yourself 10% over there at Ringside. Wolverine brown suit playing a lot of hits here. But now we continue the hits with Wolverine in the yellow and blue suit. His most iconic suit. I don't think there's much argument there. Looking good. Once again, no unmasked head with this one. Just two straight up Wolverine heads is what it is. I'm sure there's legalities in it. And, you know, the series 1 of these figures from a year plus ago, we got the Hugh heads. Now we're getting the Wolverine heads. Maybe something like that. Deadpool Wolverine, Marvel Legends. 14 and up, you 13-year-olds, you can't handle this. It is Wolverine. On the side, Wolverine. Wolverine. On the back, got a little blurb. Got the cross cell. Got the jibber and the jabber. It does say a broken and shame-fueled Logan reluctantly joins Deadpool's side to fight for their survival. And a shot at redemption. It's truly a redemption movie, isn't it? See you later. Goodbye. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Deadpool background. See you later. Goodbye. Put some spin on it. Plastic prison. And we got the Cambodian tape. Nope, not Cambodian. Just straight tape. Thought it was Cambodian, but nope, not the case. There it is. See you later. Goodbye. Once again, it's Wolverine. It's battle damage Wolverine here. We do get the same hands we got over here, it looks like. Yep, we do, but this time in the blue and yellow. Ready to party there. Adamantium hands out of the package on this one as well. Makes sense for Wolverine. Two heads are better than one. How do you prefer it? Yellow and black attack like a young striper? Not so fast. I have talked to Logan Wolverine in the past. He is not a striper guy. Yeah, who'd have thought it? Not a striper guy, though. You'd think, but nope, not the case. White eyes on both of them. Of course, one's got an angry face with some beautiful white teeth. The other one, he's got a little bit of mum the word. It looks like he did one of these kind of things. I am definitely going to use the opener mouth or the teeth face. That's what I'm going to be using for him. Makes most sense for me. Now, a little battle damaged Wolverine action here. I'm not against that. I used to love the Toy Biz battle damaged Wolverine back in the day. You'd start out in his normal costume and then you'd make a switch during playtime and oh, he's battle damaged. He's ready to go. Loved that figure once upon a time. Gives me a little bit of that feel here. Not as fun, but a little bit of feel here with that one there. Got the bare arms, got a little blood on the arms too. You know, I'm here for that. He is Canadian. He could use a tan. I will say a little white in the skin tone department. Forearms, a nice shiny blue and yellow into the gloved hands here with the adamantium out as well. A very dirty, battle-damaged outfit here once again. Very dirty in the front, but exceptionally clean in the backside here. So it's interesting. I think they saved a little bit of money, but I think they should have put it throughout the whole body, make that color. Looks a little strange. He's so dirty up here and then just bright back here. What are we doing? What are we doing there? Got the X belt once again. You got to be rocking that X belt. Yellow and blue and black attack for the outfit. Got some nice combat boots down here ready to go. Very tactical boots, more like it. Yellow and black attack and blue. Blue and black attack, more like it. He is a Wolverine after all. From Michigan? Michigan, Canada, I think. Who knows? Arms do go all the way around for us. Bicep cut, butterfly shoulders, double jointed pinless elbows, hands removable back forth side to side, head removable back forth side to side. I was going to say, is there neck movement? No neck movement on this one here. You do got the traditional ab crunch on this one, waist articulation, Wolvie splits if you need it as well, big old boot if you need it, thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, ankles back forth side to side, up and down. No boot cut on this one here, but different articulation on this one. I actually prefer the dumbbell instead of the traditional ab crunch on this one. This one is very smooth and very nice. I still like this one, but I prefer the brown suit between the two. Personal preference, as they say, but he also fits on the ringside collectible stand. And there it is, a double dose of Wolverine here from the Wolverine Deadpool movie. Playing all the hits. You know me, I'm a Wolverine guy, so I'm going to like these regardless. Very, very fun. Really wish we could have got some Hugh Jackman heads with these, though, or at least a couple. One would have been nice, at least, just because it feels a little bit strange. But I think they're wanting you to use some of that. I think way back when they did the live stream announcing these, they kind of said that same thing. We've given you some of those heads in the past, which is great if you have those. But if you're a new collector just starting, you're like, why did I get two masked heads? Doesn't make any sense to me. So little confusing, I will say, and especially as time goes on, it might be confusing in the future too. Is what it is at this point, though. But it is a double dose of Wolverine, available over at jaystoysandgames.com. But there it is, Wolverine ×2. What's your thoughts on these? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Patreon, YouTube channel memberships for even more content each and every single day. Always appreciate the support over there. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for Wolverine ×2, I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
Midnight! People are trying to sleep! Stop! Stop it!